Views expressed on this program are those of the hosts, guests, and callers, and are not necessarily those of this station, its management, or other advertisers. You're listening to Transformation Talk Radio.
Everybody, you're listening to the Mary Jane Mack Show on Transformation Talk Radio. My name is Nancy. I'll be your co-host today, here with Mary Jane and, of course, the wonderful Benny.
Good day, ladies.
And
hey,
Taylor.
Benny.
We have Taylor who's going to be answering the phones because Mary Jane's going to be taking your questions. But before I introduce Mary Jane, just want to give a shout out to my cousin, Brendan Nolan, who was on his way to Japan. He's a United States Marine. Just want you to know, Brendan, I love you. I had a great time with you in Chicago. Wish you all the best. Be safe and have fun. So, let me introduce Mary Jane. For those of you who don't know and are new to the show, Mary Jane has a practice in Issaquah, Washington. She does, I like to call it design clinical nutrition. She does a form of muscle testing to figure out what's going on in your body, what nutritional deficiencies you have. She's also a medical intuitive, so she's able to tap in really easy and fix all your problems. She's also my mom and my friend, and we always have a great time together. We were in Chicago last weekend and had quite the fun time. So anyway, okay, Mom, here you go.
All right. Well, as Nancy said, I'm intuitive. So when you come into my office, I do a technique called the Accelerated Performance System. And in that technique, I follow the exact same protocol each and every time. And if you look at my website, maryjanemack.com, there's a video explaining what I do and showing a simple version of how it's done. And before I see clients in my office, everyone has to see that video so that they know exactly what I do. So in this system, I do the same thing every time, and I'm checking, for example, you for emotions. I'm checking your structure to see how your body is lined up, and I'm checking for nutrition. And when I say nutrition, that means the status of each and every organ in your body and how well it's functioning. And if it's not functioning very well, then what I use is nutritional supplements made by Biotics Research, which is top-of-the-line products. There are none any better, and they're they're made the purest products that can be made, and they're they're outside Houston is where their main plant is. So by using those products, I have predictable results.
That was a tricky word.
Yeah. I know that when I analyze a body and find a nutritional deficiency and use that exact product that's needed for that person, we have predictable results. I know within a week things are going to change, and then down within weeks, everything continues to get better. So again, when someone comes in, I also do a scoring system. So I check the body when I'm checking the body, and I look for in muscle testing, it's all about energy. The body sends energy to those areas that are not working properly to try and heal that part of the body. So it's what I call a hot spot on the body. So in tracking the body, when I follow the system, your body will tell me in exact order what your first, second, third issue is, and that's how we address it. And if I follow your body and exactly what it says, that's how we have the results. So it's never about me. It's always about what your body is saying and telling me. And when I find an organ that's not functioning well, again, in muscle testing, the arm will drop. And then what I do is a scoring system and score that organ from 0 to 10. perfect organ function is 12. Heart is a little bit more. I mean, perfect organ function is 10. The heart is 12. So if that function happens to be a 2 or 3, well, then I know you're totally in a crisis. And that is an important. Those are people who are really tired, can hardly function, can have a hard time getting out of bed. They push themselves. They have no drive, no ambition. And how do you get like that? That could be from emotions, from stress, from being very tired. When your body gets really tired, then you don't have the energy to get out of that by yourself.
Eating the wrong foods, microwaving. I just want to say that Mary Jane will be taking your calls and answering your questions. You can give us a call at 1-800-930-2813. That's 1-800-930-2813. If you have
2819, actually.
2819.
There you go.
Sorry
about scribble on the sheet there.
All right.
Oh, we'll correct
I'm good. 2819.
Yep.
Thank you, Benny.
You're welcome.
So if you have a question about yourself, a health question about yourself, about your pet, about a family member, go ahead and give Mary Jane a call. She'll be more than happy to answer your question.
And often when people come in to see me, they'll come in with an issue. For example, someone came in last week and they had a chronic ear infection, a chronic problem on the right side of their head, neck, sore throat, and they had it for years. We're on antibiotics off and on constantly, and it would still come back. And was chronically tired, not getting any better. So, but every time she went to the doctor, they were treating this ear and neck. And when this person came in, what I found, it was totally a gallbladder issue, a liver issue, and that's what needed to be addressed to take the stress off the ear and the neck. So when you have a gallbladder and liver issue, all that, it's like having a stopper in your system. Everything gets backed up because things aren't moving through, because the liver is a filter, and it filters and lubricates and gets things through the gallbladder into the digestive tract to help digest the food there. So when everything is backed up, then it backs up your whole system. It could back up your heart. Sometimes people feel like they're having a heart attack. They can have heart palpitations, atrial fib. This is all from the gallbladder. They can have ear issues, ear infections, sore throats. Sinus is a big one. And sometimes it could be aches and pains, joint pains, pains in their feet. And they think, how could that be my gallbladder? Hip pain, everything is connected. And in my experience, I see this over and over and over again. And you clean up the gallbladder and the kidneys, the digestive system, and all the other gets better without doing anything. So that's why it's so much fun. I'm not treating the symptoms of what you have. I'm going to the nitty-gritty of exactly what the cause is, take care of that, and then you hardly need anything else because everything gets better. So what I do is have lots of fun every day, Nancy.
I know you do. You've been my healthcare professional since 1992, and I thank you very much, Mom.
You're welcome.
All right, Benny, should we go to the phones?
Yeah, let's give out the number 2 real fast. Once again, we are a live show today on the Transformation Talk Radio Network, and you are listening to the Mary Jane Mack Show, and the number is 800-930-2819, 800-930-2819, and we will take Kelly calling in from Seattle. Kelly, welcome to the show.
Hi, Kelly.
Hi. Hello, Mary Jane and her mom.
Hi.
It might not be fair calling in right now because I'm having a flush of niacin, and that might I thought of that when I was pushing the numbers.
Oh, go ahead. That's all right. Go ahead with your question.
Okay. So I was wondering if you could pick up anything in my body that I might need to be working on. I am dealing with some medical issues, but that doesn't mean it's the first and foremost.
Well,
the
first thing I pick up on you is you have an inflamed bladder. That's the very first thing that shows up. So do you have any bladder issues?
I am taking a lot of vitamins. Could that create it?
No. The too many vitamins will clog up your liver, that's for sure.
Okay.
So, and it can irritate the bladder, but what I'm getting is your bladder is totally inflamed. So,
okay.
and that can cause all kinds of other issues. It could be sinus issues. It could be short of breath. It could be skin issues. So what are you taking all this supplements for?
I'm healing cancer.
Okay. So
it's a very, very small part that's on its way out. It's a type of skin cancer.
Okay.
But I'm healing it naturally. That's why I want to know if other things pick up other things that I could be working on. Like the bladder, if my immune system drops a little, all of a sudden I'll cough and be peeing on myself.
Exactly.
So I'll work on my immune system, but that's just, for me, has been a symptom of my immune system, not of my bladder.
Yeah, it's your bladder that's the problem.
Okay.
This is coming from your bladder. Unless you get rid of that, you take care of your bladder, that skin issue is related to your bladder. So
yeah, I thought that was just aging.
Yeah, no. Your bladder has been an issue for you for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12 years. So it could be an underlying issue, and sometimes you'll have symptoms and sometimes you won't. But sometimes you'll have other things going on in your body that's the cause. So it's inflammation in your body. Your bladder is very inflamed, and that inflammation, your body's always trying to correct it. And then you take it as an immune problem. But you could treat your immune system. It's not treating the bladder if it's not a specific nutrition. What I use is specific products to totally heal that bladder and get that under control and healed. And then everything else gets better. It sounds like you're treating all the things around it and keeping things under control, but not getting to the real issue of what's going on with you. So
I'm doing a lot of more inner work as well as nutrients. So I was thinking, well, no outside thing caused this, so I'm going to go inside.
Well, absolutely. You're absolutely right. It's always emotional and emotionally based. However, if you want to call the office and get an appointment and talk to Rhonda, we'll be able to help you to get to the real source of what's going on. And the other thing I do is fine-tune what you're taking, whether it's working for you or not. Because with muscle testing, when we test the products you're doing, if they're working, they're going to make you strong. If they're not, they're not. And so you could be throwing a lot of money down the drain and not getting to the real nitty-gritty.
Right. That's one thing about healing cancer naturally. It seems to cost a lot of money.
It really doesn't, though.
It'd be cheaper. No, I don't care. I'll pay. It would be cheaper if I financially one way, but I'm too important to me to hurt me that way, the way I see it. I'd rather do it naturally.
Exactly. But let me tell you, in my office, I save people a lot of money because I don't guess at what you need. I give you exactly what you need. And it's not necessarily tons of stuff because what we do works, and then you move on to what else you need. So when you're going to the store and you're guessing and you're buying things off the shelf, you're doing the best you can, but it may not be what you really need to do.
Right.
So that's the difference. So give us a... Go ahead.
Do you by any chance, is it emotional is it causing the bladder inflammation?
Well, bladder means is ticked off. So again, everything is emotionally based.
Yeah.
And then, of course, there's the like microwaving and eating the wrong...
I do not use microwaves and haven't in about 12 years.
That's perfect. But other things that cause it. So once again, give us a call and we'll be happy to take care of you.
You were awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Kelly. Let me give out Mary Jane's contact information. If you'd like to get an appointment with Mary Jane, you can call her office at 888-777-4232. We're going to take a short break. We'll catch you on the other side, and Kelly will get to your call when we come back from this break. You're listening to the Mary Jane Mack Show on Transformation Talk Radio.
How would you like increased health and vitality? How would you like to avoid the onset of disease as well as slow the aging process? This is all possible through a simple, safe, and natural process. Every day we are either moving toward wellness or away from wellness.
Hi, I'm Mary Jane Mack. I'd like to be your partner in achieving optimal health. Contact me now at maryjanemack.com or call 425-392-0659. Visit maryjanemack.com.
Tune in each Wednesday at noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern on TransformationTalkRadio.com to Inspired Action Radio with Jennifer B. Mastering the art of dream building in the real world. This hit show will inspire you to start painting the canvas of your life and bring your unique spirit and your amazingly intelligent mind together to find an incredible, practical, real-world strategy to building a life with epic results. Tune in to Inspired Action Radio with Jennifer B.
Are you a health-conscious, spiritual woman who is just tired of struggling with food obsession, emotional eating, and constantly having to struggle with weight and food? You aren't alone. The secret is within us, often in releasing internal resistance and blocks to our own success. To learn how to end the war with food and your body now and find peace, go to eatlikeagoddess.com for your free audio. Break free from food obsession and lose weight without trying. That is eatlikeagoddess.com.
Get inspired. Create the life you desire with internationally known radio host and motivational speaker, Sue London. Sue inspires millions of people to overcome difficult or traumatic situations in their lives. People feel hope, courage, and are ready to move forward after hearing Sue speak. Book motivational speaker Sue London for your next event at AskSueLondon.com. That's AskSueLondon.com.
Hi, I'm Michelle Bond, the wellness coach who shines a light on what you put into your body. No two people are alike, and what may work for one person may not work for you. That is why I use biochemical analysis to see what is really going on in your body. This enables me to recommend the proper nutrition and supplemental program to help you feel great and lose weight. This method is painless, uses no needles, and is inexpensive. Why spend all that money on blood and urine tests that don't really tell the whole story when you can have an analysis that will? For more information, contact me at themichellebondshow.com.
Tune in to the Sandy Brewer Show, getting to the heart of what matters in your life. Thursdays at 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern on TransformationTalkRadio.com, and experience the powerful healing voice of Dr. Sandy Brewer, one of Call-In Talk Radio's most dynamic, compelling personalities. Get ready for inspiration and contagious humor and her been there, done that, no-nonsense advice to meet today's challenges.
Listen and call in at 800-930-2819 for the Sandy Brewer Show.
Welcome back, everybody. You're listening to the Mary Jane Mack Show on Transformation Talk Radio. I am your co-host, Nancy Mack, along here with Mary Jane. She is taking your calls. If you have a question about yourself, a pet, family member, go ahead and give us a call at 800-930-2819. And looks like we have another caller. Benny, should we go to Kelly in Kansas City?
Yep, this isn't a repeat caller. It's a different Kelly.
It's a different
Just
Kelly.
let everybody know. So,
we had two Kellys.
Yes. So, number 2, Kelly, welcome to the show.
Hi, Kelly.
Hello.
How are you?
I was calling. I'm doing well. How about yourself?
We're good.
I am.
How can I help you?
Good. I'm calling about my 4-year-old daughter. She has been having recurrent kidney and bladder infections, and her bladder walls are now thickened and stretched. And she's on a maintenance antibiotic and on another medication to possibly help her bladder walls. And I didn't know if you might have any insight on that.
Absolutely. First of all, first thing you got to do is clean all the drains in your house. Get an industrial cleaner that's a good, strong cleaner, and clean all your drains, because when the drains get clogged up, especially the shower drains, with hair, and it gets mold down there and gets all kinds of gunk, all those gases and fumes come up, and when you breathe them in, it gives you sick kidneys and sick bladder, gives you a toxic stomach. So it's very important. Number one thing is you do that to your drains. And when you get, because no matter what else we do, if you don't get your drains cleaned, she'll keep having this over and over again. So get a good drain cleaner and do that.
Okay. Now, we're on a septic system.
It won't hurt the septic system. It won't hurt the septic system. And I'm on a septic, and I used liquid plumber. Now, some people, there's mainline. It doesn't matter what. It does matter, because some drain cleaners don't work. So sometimes if you do it, and they're not done, you got to do it with something else. And the way you find that out is we muscle test it. But I've had people do liquid plumber, and that seems to work most of the time. So it doesn't matter about the septic. A good cleaning down those drains is what's very critical to get your little one better. Now, the next thing is definitely do not microwave anything for her. When you microwave,
I do not.
That's perfect. That's perfect. So those are a couple of the main things. The other thing is for her is no dairy and no wheat. Because you could use like almond milk or rice milk, because dairy feeds what's going on with her, the inflammation in her bladder, and she will repeat this over and over again. Now, what I would do for her, and definitely her kidney and bladder show up first. She also has a toxic stomach. Does she get tummy aches?
Not often, and I couldn't tell whether it had to do, when she occasionally complains, whether it had to do with the new medications that she's on.
Yeah. She does have she's got a lot of toxins in her stomach, and that's from breathing in the gases in your house. And the other thing is, does she get a short of breath? Does she
not
cough?
that I'm aware of.
Does she cough?
Not really.
Okay, she's on the antibiotics, so you might not notice, but she does. Her lungs definitely are not at full function, and she seems to have some congestion in her head too. So it's really pretty simple for her. What you would do is a phone consultation. I have clients all over the country, so you would call for her and do a phone consultation with me, and then I would do a formula of nutrition to give her, and kids are really simple to do. And we would put her on the right nutrition to clean up the kidney and bladder and then clean up her whole system and get her off the antibiotics, because the antibiotics aren't doing it. Because here's a perfect example. You're doing all this work, and now when I test her, her bladder's a 3 out of a 10, her kidneys are a 3, both kidneys, her lungs are a 3, so she's basically a 3 out of a 10. So she can't get above that, and even that's with all you're doing. So what you're doing is keeping it like at bay, but it's not clearing it up. So once again, she's easy to do. We don't have to use a whole lot of nutrition for her. A few products. What you do is you crush them, you put them in applesauce, you doctor it up a little bit and give it to them. People don't have any trouble giving the kids nutrition. And we could get her cleaned up in no time and get out of that. So otherwise, it's just a chronic problem, and it leads to all kinds of other problems. And when kids have kidney and bladder issues, they get teeth issues. They get tooth decay, gum problems. That's where it goes, because all those poisons are go up to the mouth. So give us a call, and we can help her, and she'll be better in no time.
Okay. All right. Yeah, well, I will definitely start with the drains and be calling you very soon.
Okay. And Nancy will give you the number again, and Rhonda's in the office. All right. Look forward to it.
Thanks, Kelly. Mary Jane's contact information, 888-777-4232. You'll be talking to Rhonda to schedule your appointment with Mary Jane. If you call and you get the answering machine, that means Rhonda's on the other line, so please leave a message and she'll get back to you as soon as possible. Also, you can check out Mary Jane at her webpage at maryjanemack.com, and she also has a fan page on Facebook. If you like that, she will go ahead and you can check out pictures of the Mack Ranch, the horses, awesome quotes, personal messages from Mary Jane, so go ahead and like that page. And since Kelly hung up, we have one more open phone line. So if you'd like to call and ask Mary Jane a question, you can call her at 800-930-2819. And I'm looking at the clock, Benny. I think it's time for another. Should we take a break now?
We're just a few more. We can take Amy before that. That's
all
fine.
Right.
Sure. Amy from Kirkland, welcome to the show. What's up?
Thank you. Two things. One is me, my digestion. And the other is my beloved little dog I inherited, his left eye.
Okay, so for your digestion, it's a gallbladder issue. So you have a lot of heavy sludge in your gallbladder, and your gallbladder is a 2 out of a 10. So that's why it tells me pretty heavy sludge. And so what we would do is have you call the office, get you on a protocol, and we'd have you taken care of in no time with that, get you out of that, because when you're a 2 out of a 10, you're stuck. Like I said before, we call that in kind of a crisis, and things, it can affect a lot of other things.
Mm-hmm.
So do you have a lot of gastric issues? And
oh, my gosh, yes, absolutely. Bazillion food allergies, constipation,
okay, the food allergies come from your bile duct. Your bile duct is also a 2. And when you don't lubricate the liver with bile, and so that's why you can't handle any food. Once you get this taken care of, you won't have all those food allergies. Most of them will go away.
Great.
And it's easy to do, so give us a call. So the other is your dog?
Yes. He's on my lap right now listening.
Okay.
His eyes.
So your dog has the same problem you do. So, the dogs mirror you. Do you know that? Have you ever heard that before?
I've heard it.
Yeah. Your dog has a gallbladder issue. Absolutely.
Oh.
So when we take care of you, we give the dog some nutrition too, because the eye is a 2 because of the gallbladder. So does it throw up or have any digestive issues?
No, not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
No.
But where you're seeing it is in the eye. So that's really simple to take care of. But that's what the dog has.
It's become really cloudy just in the last 9 months, despite a bazillion drops and ointments and things like that.
Yeah, because that's not really the problem. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
okay, great. I will call you. And what do you charge for a session?
Well, you call Rhonda and you talk to Rhonda. Okay? All right.
All right, Amy. Thank you very much. And we have one more phone line open up. You can give us a call at 800-930-2819. Mary Jane's contact info is 888-777-4232. And you're listening to the Mary Jane Mack Show on Transformation Talk Radio, and we'll catch you on the other side of this break.
Sometimes you're crazy, and you wonder why. I'm such a baby, 'cause the dolphins make me cry. Well, there's nothing I can...
Tune in to Peace World Radio, vibrant conversations to change the world with Christina Jans, each second Monday at 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern Time on TransformationTalkRadio.com and KKNW. This hit show is energetic, vibrant, and an engaging forum that's getting people talking. Christina brings you extraordinary and courageous people, bold in thought and action, who dare to dream that things can be different. Peace World Radio. Join the talk. The world is having.
Are you interested in learning about how to add more eco-conscious living into your life? Amy Tuwillis, broker and owner of Rhino Roz Realty, is dedicated to helping people buy and sell healthy homes. She strives to educate people on incorporating more green features into your environment. Rhino Roz Realty wants to be a resource before, during, and after a transaction. Whether someone is buying or selling a single-family home, multifamily, condo, or investment property, Rhino Roz can provide the service and knowledge that is needed to make informed decisions. For a free market analysis or more information about greening your home, contact Amy at rhinoroz.com, RHINOROZ.com, or call 206-508-1250. Rhino Roz Realty, charging on your behalf in the Northwest.
Are you looking for positive answers to tough questions in your personal and professional life? On Purpose Radio with Karen Florence is a riveting show that will help you reveal your own truth and begin to live the life you've always wanted. Karen's dynamic approach to coaching people in all areas of their lives has made her one of the most sought-after coaches today. Tune in each Thursday at 7 a.m. Pacific and 10 a.m. Eastern on TransformationTalkRadio.com and visit OnPurposeRadio.com.
How would you like increased health and vitality? How would you like to avoid the onset of disease as well as slow the aging process? This is all possible through a simple, safe, and natural process. Every day we are either moving toward wellness or away from wellness.
Hi, I'm Mary Jane Mack. I'd like to be your partner in achieving optimal health. Contact me now at MaryJaneMack.com or call 425-392-0659. Visit MaryJaneMack.com.
Have you ever considered what money and sex have in common? Brenda St. Louis, founder of Know That You Know, explores the energies of debt, money, sex, and our bodies. In her 4-week intensive Debt into Delight, Getting Intimate with Your Digits, she tickles all those places we don't want to look at, infusing everything with exuberance. Would you be willing to have more money? Would you be willing to have more of you? Explore more of Brenda St. Louis at knowthatyouKnow.com.
Welcome back, everybody. You're listening to the Mary Jane Mack Radio Show on Transformation Talk Radio. Your co-host, Nancy, and I'm here with Mary Jane. And let me just give out Mary Jane's contact information one more time. If you'd like to make an appointment with Mary Jane, you need to talk to Rhonda at our office at 888-777-4232. If you'd like to check her out on the web, you can go to maryjanemack.com. Also, Mary Jane has an office in Issaquah, Washington. However, if you do not live in the great Pacific Northwest, she does do phone consultations. So you can be anywhere in the U.S. and do a phone consultation. You'll get the same care that you would as if you walked through her door. So actually, she has a lot of people on the East Coast, all over. So give Rhonda a call and get your appointment with Mary Jane and get back on the road to good health. All right, it looks like we have Kathy Benny in Westerly, Rhode Island. Hi, Kathy. How are you?
Not too bad. How about yourself?
I'm doing very well. What's your question today for Mary Jane?
I've been sick for about a year, and the doctors can't seem to nail it. And I don't get any better. I really don't get any worse, but I can't breathe. It stops me from doing everything I ever did. And I was a very physical person, could walk 10 miles before I took sick. But nobody can seem to put a name to it. So it's not getting fixed. It's not getting better.
Okay.
I just live in limbo.
Okay, I've got it, Kathy. What you have is you have a bile duct issue, liver issue, and gallbladder issue. You are a 2 out of a 10, and that is keeping you stuck totally. And as far as I'm concerned, it's a good thing they didn't put a label on you, because it would have been just a label, because they wouldn't have figured out what it is. So when you have a bile duct, it's like having the worst food poisoning you could have. You just feel tired all the time. Feel bad and tired. Same with the liver and the gallbladder. And when you're a 2 out of a 10, you say you're not getting any worse. Well, when you get worse, you're almost gone, basically. So you're about almost as bad as you could get, and the only way for you is up. Do you have a lot of right-sided issues? Do you have right-sided pain on your body?
The only pain I have is in my neck. I also had a fall down a flight of stairs, which ended up breaking 4 ribs 2 years ago, but that didn't cause that. Well, it could have, but it didn't take form right away. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
I recovered from the broken ribs and went back to work.
Well,
just went downhill from there.
Yeah, what it is you took a hit when you fell down. It's like a shock to your body. Then your body goes in low gear, and your heart energy. It's not you don't have a diseased heart, but your heart energy from that fall, you could take a shock. And then as time goes by, your body is so tired, it can't move that stuff out of your liver and bile ducts. So things get sluggish and slow and aren't working. And so what I do is put you on a nutritional program to feed those organs to get things working again. And it's like a little mini detox to clean it out, but it's very mild and gets things working again. And then everything will go back in order. When you have a gallbladder and a liver issue and bile duct, you can have neck pain, you can have back pain, you can have shoulder pain, you can have knee pain, hip pain, all right-sided pain especially, and sometimes even the left side shoulder pain. So what you have is easy to turn around, and when you turn around that, most of the other symptoms and things you have are going to get better, and your energy will change dramatically. So give us a call at the office and talk to Rhonda and get an appointment, and you could be out of this in a short time.
Try to be out of this world.
Yeah,
it's been a long year,
it's a given.
I'm at the end of the rope.
Yeah, well, it's a given. I don't even hesitate to tell you that you will feel better. So, and it's not that complicated. So give us a call.
Thank you, Kathy.
Thank you so much.
And let's go to a little story. A couple of weeks ago, I was coming back from Chicago. I had another graduation party, and I flew home with one of my cousins who had a business trip here in Seattle. And she had known what Mary Jane did, but I explained it to her. And she had made an appointment with my mom, and she got tested. And when I was taking her back to the hotel, she's like, I'm not sure, what she does, and I really don't know. I said, that's okay. And my mom had said that you may, get some flu-like symptoms and not feel good. That's worst case scenario after you get started on that nutrition. And my cousin had lots of inflammation in her body, pain, no energy, arthritis, and a host of other things. And as I'm taking her to her hotel, she's like, well, Nance, should I start tonight? Should I start tonight? And I said, well, yeah, it can't hurt. Go ahead and start tonight. And if you, feel ill, stop taking it and start when you get back home. Within 2 days, she had sent me a text. Actually, 2 days, she was dramatically different.
She started to feel better.
Yeah, started to feel better. She started walking 3 miles a day. Then
within a week.
Yeah.
Within a week, she was walking 3 miles a day. She was dramatically better in a week. In 2 weeks, much improved, walking 7 miles a day.
Yeah. And we just saw her recently on our trip back to Chicago. Mary Jane went this time. She looks fabulous. So she had congestion in her gallbladder. And the funny thing about her is she always thought she was doing everything right. And she was actually doing everything wrong that she wasn't supposed to.
Eating the wrong food.
Eating the wrong foods. But she thought she was doing the right thing. So
she had a lot of physical symptoms and was under doctor care, not on any medication. She refused the medication, but now she's back to having life again and feeling good.
Exactly. So it can be that quick. You can notice the difference within just a couple of days. So, Kathy, give Mary Jane's office a call. All right, Benny, going to head out to Paula in Kirkland.
Sounds like a plan. Let's do it.
Hi, Paula. How are you?
Hi. Thank you. I'm fine. Mostly. If I was great, I wouldn't be calling. But anyway, I am having issues with energy. I recently started I decreased my antidepressants that I've been taking for years and years, and I'm now no longer taking them, but I'm having just severe energy problems. By middle of the afternoon or early evening, I'm painfully tired, and emotional states are unpredictable and go up and down, and I just wonder if you have any idea what that could be.
I do. I know exactly what it could be. So number one thing is your brain is a 0, basically. Your brain should be a 10, the front part of your brain. So when you took the antidepressants, it kind of picked you up. Now that you're not taking them, your brain is still a 0. Your heart is your main battery, and your brain is your second battery. So now when your brain battery goes low, it affects your heart energy. And so what you need is a product to charge up the front of that brain. And I have that product. So all you have to do is call our office. We do a check on you, but we get you on the right program. Your depression is coming from the front part of your brain and also your thyroid. The part of the thyroid, the T1 part of there's 3 parts to the thyroid, T1, T4, and T3. T1 is for the brain, T4 is for the heart, and T3 is the kidney. Well, your T1 is a 0. That means you do not have the hormone to your brain to make you happy. So now you've got 2 major areas that are causing your depression. And so what we need to do is charge those things up and then get you thinking and feeling better and let your body take over, because before the drug was taken over, but it didn't heal you. underneath, you still got the same problem. So,
well, a year ago I had my thyroid removed. I had thyroid cancer and had that removed, and I'm taking a thyroid hormone supplement or medication.
right, you're probably taking the supplement for the T4 part of the thyroid. So
okay.
that's probably what you're taking. You're not taking one for the T1 because I'm getting the T1, and if it was for the T1, it's not working. But I don't think that's what you're taking. I think you're taking T4 for the T4. It's the T1 that's not working where you need help. So,
okay.
So that's what you need. It's pretty easy.
All right. Okay. That sounds exactly accurate.
Yeah.
I'll be calling your office.
All right, and the nutrition kicks in pretty fast for what you have. It doesn't take a long time, so you'll feel pretty good.
Thank you, Paula.
Okay,
thank you.
Have a good day. And Mary Jane's contact info. Again, give Rhonda a call at 888-777-4232. If you get the answering machine, that just means Rhonda's on the other line. So please leave a message, and she'll get back to you right away. You are listening to the Mary Jane Mack Show on Transformation Talk Radio. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we'll be talking to Alberto.
How would you like increased health and vitality? How would you like to avoid the onset of disease as well as slow the aging process? This is all possible through a simple, safe, and natural process. Every day we are either moving toward wellness or away from wellness.
Hi, I'm Mary Jane Mack. I'd like to be your partner in achieving optimal health. Contact me now at maryjanemack.com or call 425-392-0659. Visit maryjanemack.com.
Want to know what the best kept secret in Access Consciousness is? It's the Access Gold Club. Demanding more change and the latest and greatest, but can't always get to all the classes you desire? Let Gary and Dane come to you. Join the Gold Club, and each month you'll receive a 60-minute live call, a weekly email on the month's theme containing the latest clearings in written form, and an MP3 loop. Twice a month, receive a brand new video with Gary and Dane. How does it get any better than this? In addition to receiving a CD format of the monthly call mailed to you, you'll also enjoy a surprise bonus gift. Be in on the secret. Join today at www.isnowthetime.com/special-tips.
Are you ready to have all your relationships work for you? Those with your family, friends, and coworkers? Perhaps with a lover? How about with your body and your money? Ask Susan, relationship counselor, life coach, and access consciousness facilitator. Susan Lazar-Hart has assisted thousands in creating relationships that truly work for them. Ask Susan, a monthly telecall where you can be heard and receive simple tools to apply to all your relationships. AskSusan.net. That's ask-susan.net.
I'm Christine Upchurch, and this is a Stellar Reflections Minute. As a former research statistician, my scientific background is what many would call sensible. For more than a decade now, I have been working in the field of energy medicine, facilitating sessions and teaching around the world. People from the mainstream often ask me, how did a sensible woman like you end up working in such an alternative field? Implicit in their question is the underlying assumption that the field of subtle energy, such as energy healing and intuition, isn't sensible. But I believe it is very sensible. Even scientists are able to measure aspects of this. Approaching life from an energetic perspective brings us new opportunity for healing and transformation. And from a practical standpoint, even if you can't rationally explain how something works, if you experience a shift from it, then doesn't it make it pretty sensible? Please visit StellarReflections.com or call 425-999-9836. That's 425-999-9836.
Welcome back. You're listening to the Mary Jane Mack Show on Transformation Talk Radio. I'm your co-host, Nancy, and I'm here with Mary Jane Mack. We got Benny doing all the buttons and all the controls. We have Taylor answering all the phones to take your questions. One more time, I'm going to give out Mary Jane's contact information. The phone number to the office is 888-777-4232. You want to talk to Rhonda. Also, you can go to maryjanemack.com. That's her webpage, and there's more information about what she does. And just want to remind you that Mary Jane has a fan page on Facebook. So if you can go there and click on like, you'll get personal messages from Mary Jane, daily quotes, pictures, family parties, horses, gardens, flowers. Yeah. And also she'll welcome your comments and suggestions for future shows. So go ahead and like Mary Jane's fan page. All right. I think we're going to go to the phones and talk to Alberto in Seattle. Hi, Alberto.
Hello. How are you?
I'm
Mary
good.
Jane?
How are you?
What can I do for
first
you?
time caller. I hear you mostly every day. I have just two brief questions.
Okay.
I just want to know, sometimes I'm down in energy. Not all the time. Most of the time, not. Just sometimes I'm really down in energy. And another thing is, if I oversleep, I'm lightheaded and my head hurts.
Okay.
I usually sleep 5 hours, 5 hours and a half. But if I sleep 7, 8, I'm lightheaded and my head hurts.
Okay. So
yeah, I want to know.
What I pick up first is that your brain is in low gear. Remember I just said that your heart is your main battery and your brain is your second battery? Well, your brain score is a 1. So your front part of your brain needs to be charged up. And also, do you have a tendency toward being a little melancholy or up and down?
No, I'm kind of mostly leveled out all the time.
Okay. So, but I'm picking up you also need another product to charge the nerves to your brain up. So there's a couple different products you need for what's going on with you. Otherwise, I'm finding your digestion is off a little bit. But other than that, that's your main issue. And that can be when your brain is tired. When your brain is a 1, you can be tired. You don't think clear. You're not as sharp as you want to be. Sometimes you don't sleep as well. Sometimes your moods can be up and down. Sometimes not. Sometimes you don't. You're so used to the way you are, you don't even think about it. But once you start feeling better, then you think, whoa, I never knew how bad I felt till I felt good. So that's easy to turn around. So give us a call, and we'll be happy to take care of you.
Okay. I'll give you a call, and so you could
have
an appointment for me and my wife. I need my wife to be seen, too.
Okay. I would love to take care of you.
Thank you, Alberto.
Thank you.
Again, Mary Jane's contact info, 888-777-4232. Looks like we're going to go to Nora in North Carolina. Hi, Nora. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm well. What's your question for Mary Jane?
My question is, I've been dealing with rheumatoid arthritis symptoms for the past 3 years, and I'm not so sure that there isn't anything that can be done about it, as the doctors are telling me, and I want to know if she has any insight on what may be causing it and what I can do for it.
Okay, the first thing I pick up on you is a bladder and kidney issue. It's your bladder and your right kidney. And when you have a bladder and kidney issue, you have a lot of inflammation in your body. So I feel you have to address that bladder and kidney issue. It's like your kidney is kind of got full of sludge, and then it's also inflamed. And it is very inflamed, and your bladder is very inflamed, and then that adds to that inflammation in your body with the arthritis. So it's like we were talking about my cousin earlier. She had a history of rheumatoid arthritis and aches and pains, and she also had the same type of thing. She had a gallbladder issue. So what I say is you've got to take care of this underlying issue, otherwise you're just treating all your symptoms. And a lot of those other things could get better, and you could we see what else you need to take care of that. But definitely, you got to take care of the main problem that's going on with you today, and that's bladder and kidney. Does that make sense?
Think that it does. So,
do you have bladder issues?
Not that I know of.
Okay. Do you?
I have things like thyroid issues, muscle pain, tendinitis.
Those are all bladder and
joint
kidney.
pain.
Okay, the joint pain is all the kidney issues. The joint pain, the tendinitis, all that has to do with your right kidney. Your right kidney has a lot of heavy sludge in it. And when you have that, you're stuck. So it's like your right kidney, it's like you got a pucker in your right side. And then everything, most of your pain on your right side?
I don't have any, like, kidney pain. And
I mean your joint pain.
No, it's both sides.
Okay. It can be both sides, but sometimes it'll be more on the one side. But when you get that taken care of, you will be amazed at what a difference it makes for you. It will release, as soon as you clean out that kidney and everything is released, a lot of that pain will go away. So it's not that complicated. Give us a call, and we'd be happy to take care of you.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks
you,
for
Nora.
calling.
Thank you.
Looks like we got one more call.
Yep, we have Paige from West Seattle. Hi, Paige. How are you? Are you there?
Hello.
Hi, Paige. What's your question for Mary Jane?
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear the introduction.
Oh, that's okay.
Okay. So what can we do for you?
Well, okay. As of 2008, I was diagnosed with HER2 positive estrogen breast cancer, and today I'm dealing with metastasized carcinoma on my left chest. And I'm doing a lot of alternative right now, because I chose not to be any longer on the chemo because I don't like what it's doing to my body. But these are the issues, and I'm doing a number of things, and I'm just wondering what you might pick up.
I pick up you still have a lot of bacteria in your body and a lot of things that are still like feeding this that you don't have under control yet.
Yes.
And it's like things to boost particular parts of your immune system that so your own body can take over and get rid of this and deal with it. So you're not quite getting the right things you need to get a handle on it.
That's what I was wondering about.
Yeah, because what I get is that area that you're talking about scores a 6. If it's a 7 or better, it's in the ballpark. Then we're on the other side.
Right.
Yours is a 6.123, so it's not far off, but you don't have it under control yet. You don't have what you need to get the job done.
I know that.
Yeah. So that's what I do. I mean, what I do is just figure out exactly what you need, put you on the right nutrition protocol to get those numbers up. And it's basically giving you nutrition to feed your body so your own body can take over. Everything I use is totally natural. And for example, it feeds the thymus gland, one product, so your thymus gland can produce white cells and get rid of this bacteria. So it's all about boosting your own system up so you can take care of things. And the other thing, it has a definite emotional component to it.
Oh, I know that.
Yeah.
I know that. So I'm working on that.
Yeah, so that's the other piece. So that's what we do. And if you would like to call our office, and if we can assist you, we'd be happy to assist you. And again, what I do is I don't guess at what you need. When I'm checking you, it's exactly what you need. It's the particular formula. It's zeroed into you. It's exactly what your body wants, and that's how we get predictable results.
Because I'm spending quite a bit of money on these different approaches that I've got here, and I'm thinking, well, okay, it would be nice to narrow it down.
Well, like I say, what I do, I don't guess at it. I know when I check you, I know that's what you need. There's no hesitation.
Well, it's because your body tells Mary Jane exactly what it needs.
Yeah, your body tells me. And I'm not guessing and just giving you different products to try. We're not doing that. And so when I put you on a program, that program's going to work, and I know it's going to work. And then we just keep going until we get the job done. But when you're going and you're just guessing and you're going into trying to figure out different products and what they tell you they do, it doesn't work. It just doesn't work.
I've been asking because I use my pendulum, but, sometimes I wonder.
Well, when you wonder, you've lost already. You have to have certainty and clarity. And
Correct.
whenever you're muscle testing or checking and you're not sure, then it's done. You forget it.
Yes.
You got to move on.
Okay. What's
All
your
right.
Excuse me.
I'm going to have Nancy give you the number and.
Mary Jane's
thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Paige. Mary Jane's number is 888-777-4232. That's 888-777-4232. And Mary Jane, do you have a personal message for the people today?
Once again, when you come to our office, it's about finding exactly the real cause of what's going on with you, and know that no matter what it is, there's always an answer for it. And it's not that complicated to move on and be well and trust your own intuition.
Great. Well, I'd like to thank all of our callers today. It was a great show. Mary Jane and I will be back with you next month. Hope you have a great day, great weekend, and thank you for listening.
Thank you.
You're tuned in to Transformation Talk Radio. Think the Dr. Pat shows the cat's meow? Just listen to what some of her transformative guests have had to say.
What's your personal message? What would you like to leave us with?
Believe in yourself always. Remember that you are a gift. You are a miracle. And the only way you can return any part of that gift is what you do with it. Live into yourself. Be that miracle.
I love it. Eldon Taylor, everyone.
And thank you, Pat. I love joining you. You're a wonderful host.
Thank you. And we're going to bring Eldon back because we just haven't even scratched the surface here. Thank you all for tuning us in, turning us on.
Thank you for listening, and keep us tuned in right here on Transformation Talk Radio.
Oh, aren't you tired of the same old negative vibe? Hey, Valerie, have you heard about TransformationTalkRadio.com?
No, what's that?
Dr. Pat is launching a new network. And
Dr. Pat?
Dr. Pat.
How many hours is she going to be on?
It won't be all Dr. Pat. She'll be joined by her friends, transformative hosts from around the globe. TransformationTalkRadio.com is a 24/7 network.
24 hours of Dr. Pat and her guests?
No, 24 hours of Dr. Pat and her hosts.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Where's it going to be broadcast?
You're going to be able to hear her in Seattle, Boston, Connecticut, New York, Rhode Island, on over 300 cable radio stations, and on the internet everywhere. Listen live at TransformationTalkRadio.com.
Great, we should spread the word.
Absolutely, spread the word. Go to TransformationTalkRadio.com.
Stop. Get out of that car. Stop living your life in the passenger seat. Tune in to TransformationTalkRadio.com and let us help you drive.
Transform. TransformationTalkRadio.com. Transform your life.
Transformation, transformation, transformation talk radio. Transformation, transformation, transformation talk radio.
TransformationTalkRadio.com. Transforming the world